Hello, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another method for DB2 SQL, and for that, first of all, I will show you the table where I have stored some data and we'll discuss the requirement, and then we will discuss about the method and we'll see the SQLRPGLE program for the same. So let's quickly go to the second session. Here I will run one query, select star from Sharmit1, which is my library name, slash emp, which is my table name. So I'm using this table where I have stored some data. Now let's say there is a requirement where we want to fetch the initial three character of the name from the first name in our SQL RPGLE program. Okay, so this is the requirement. We want to fetch the initial three characters of the name. So how to do that? So for that we can use substr function, which is substring function. Okay, so what it will do, it will take three argument as a parameter. It will take three argument. First one is the input string, which could be first name or last name as per your requirement. Then the starting position. So let's say if I want to fetch my data from first position, so I will make the starting position as 1, and then the length of the characters. Let's say I want to go till h. I want these three characters, so I will make it as start from 1 and end fetch three characters. Okay, so let's go to the second first session again. Here I have created one program, so let me walk you through that. So what we are doing here, first of all, we are declaring the SQL state constant variable, which we are going to use for the table verification, data query verification. And then we have declared one variable as initials. So here we are going to store the retrieved output. Then we are setting the commitment control as a star none, although it is not needed, just for like, as I always recommend to keep it in SQL PGL program, so I just mention it here. But for now we are just reading the data, so it doesn't matter if you are if you kept these lines or not. Okay, now look at the main query. So what we are doing here, we are using exec SQL, then select, and this is the method name substr function substr. First argument is the input string, so I'm passing it as first name because I want to fetch the data from the first name column. Then I'm passing the starting position. So let's say I want to start it from 1, so I will make it as 1. Fetch 3 characters, so I will make it 3 because from first position, if I go again to this, if I want to fetch from first position till 3 characters, so this is the correct way to pass it as extracted into initials. So this initials is the program described variable, host variable. It is started with colons because declare we have declared it with initials, right? But whenever we are using it with SQL query, we need to mention this colon. From Sharmit1 slash emp table, fetch first row only. Okay, so what it will do, it will fetch only the first row from this table with these condition. Once this query is executed, we will verify it. If it is verified successfully, then executed successfully, then we will print the message initials. Directly we will print the value initials, else we will print the SQL state query ended with an error, endif, and INR equals to star on. So let's go and compile this program and call this. So you can see for the first record it is returning JOH, which is coming from John. Okay, so this is how we can use substr method. Now let's say if requirement is bit change, now we want to fetch the bit in between two characters. So what I will do, I will make it as starting position as 2 and fetch 2 characters. So just a small change is needed for this thing. So as per your requirement, like, you can customize the things. Let me make it as 2 and 2 again, and if I run this program again, so what it will do, it will show me the OH only because now we have changed the substring condition. Okay, so this is very useful method. Many times, like, you will need to fetch the data for a specific characters from a column, so in that case you can utilize this substr method. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things, so thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.